if someone who experiences same-sex attraction, whether or not they identify as gay, however they identify themselves, if they want to be faithful, there are, I think there are some key things that are going to be very critical. One, they've got to want it, because you have to get rid of shame. Like any shame that somebody feels around this issue has to go first. I know as a therapist, sexuality aside, regardless, anybody who is seeking change or wants to make changes in their life, and it's based out of shame, it will never sustain long-term change. They may make short-term changes, but it's not sustainable. So anybody who makes the choice to live faithful, they have to want it, and they have to want it for the right reasons. It has to come from within. If someone wants to stay faithful in the church, but it's because of family pressure, social pressure, because they feel shame, they feel they can't, that's just, because somebody else told them, right? Or even if that somebody else is God, it's not going to sustain meaningful change. So shame has to go. There has to come a place of real, true inner conversion. I want to do this. This is a consecration that I am willing to make, because it is. It's really me consecrating my entire self, including my sexuality, all of my desires, to the building of the kingdom. It has to, if they're going to make meaningful, lasting, if they're going to have a sustainable conversion and make it in the church long term, that has to be the case. But then really intimate relationships, really having a capacity for meaningful relationship with people is also critical. You've got to be able to open up and have a support system with people who know you, all of you, and love you. And so with that, and especially people of the same sex, I think we each have a kind of inherent need for connection, for belonging with our gender mates. And the degree to which we feel disconnected from that sense of belonging or that sense of connectedness with our same-sex peers is a level with which, that's the degree to which we're going to struggle, right? Because I think there's just something, we're kind of neurobiologically wired that way. I think we each need that as much as we might have important opposite-sex relationships. We need intimacy with our gender mates. And so that's going to be another key. But again, conversion, just an overall sense of health, feeling that we're making choices as an empowered person is going to be key. If someone's going to be faithful, there's just some key things that I think have to be in place, but at the very heart of it, it has to come from an internal desire. It can't come from pressure, external pressure.